Hello, this is Brother Teacher. It's not my intention to be with you long in this session, but I want to ask you a question. Do you control your destiny? What is it that you control? A lot of us want to believe that we control our own lives and our destinies. On the surface, we do, but do we really? Or is someone else in charge, in control? If the grocery stores were to close tomorrow, what would you do? If you were not able to take your vehicle to a gas station and fill it up, what would you do? If the major shopping hubs and centers were to close and you were not able to buy toiletries, clothing, shoes, furnishings for your home, what would you do? If the airport and the bus terminals were to shut down and you were not able to travel when you desired to, what would you do? If you needed to go and cash a check or to exchange money and get change and there was no banks open, what would you do? If the churches closed their doors tomorrow and you had no physical place to go and congregate to worship, what will you do? Have you ever considered these things? This is just to make you think. Yes, to think about how much, just how much we rely on each other. We rely on others. Now let's take, for example, the thing that I mentioned about the grocery store. Do you think it's wrong to learn how to grow your own food? Understand this. Before there was ever a grocery store, there was agricultural science. Agricultural science. Farming. That's where the food came from. But we all know when the Industrial Revolution came along, things changed, and they changed drastically and dramatically. So now we have superstores that keep us going back for more and more. And how many times have you said, "Oh, we're out of milk. Let's run to the store." "Oh, we're out of butter, out of cereal. We're out of whatever. Let's jump in the car and run to the store." "Oops, my gas is getting a little low. Let me stop at the gas station." "You know what? It's a little nippy outside. I need another hat. Let me stop at the shopping center." See how we just take for granted that those places will always be there. Everyone that's watching this video, I want you to understand this. All of those who subscribe to me and all of those who have not subscribed, I want you to look at me very closely and understand this. I'm a realist. And albeit we can't do everything for ourselves, and we will always have to depend and rely on someone else to supply certain services and products to ourselves and our families. Consider real hard today investing the time and the effort into doing what you are capable of doing. If you have property and you can grow a garden, why don't you try it? You might like it. If you've been working on a job 5 years, 10 years, and it seems to be a little sketchy up and down and you're not sure about your longevity there, or you're not happy there, consider being an entrepreneur and finding something that you're passionate about and pursuing that. And if you don't know anything about it in full detail, that's what the internet is for. That's what books are for. Be studious and learn the craft. So that if peradventure something were to happen and you lost your job, you would have something that you could fall back on that you were good at or even an expert at because you put that extra time in to learn another craft. This was only to incite you to be great. That's all. I want you to be great today. And you can be that. You have to first start out with the thought. That's the seed. You plant the seed. And then you start reading on it, studying on it. Then you start watching other people who have already done it. That's the water. That's the plant or the seed being watered. And then you decide, you make a definitive decision. You say, I'm going to do it. And you choose the day or the date and you do it. And that's the manifestation of it. This is Brother Teacher. I'll see you in the next video. Please comment below. So long.